men's dream. But our next guest, Jonah Falcon, says it actually comes with some very large challenges.
Jonah says that he's often stopped in the street and has even been manhandled by airport security due to his suspicious package.
Now, according to the NHS, the average penis measures between 5 and 7 inches when erect, but Jonah's appendage measures a whopping 13.5 inches. Now, I've got to admit, I'm not very good with inches, so I can't. I'm trying to look at my script, and I was thinking, well,
You work in metres?
Well, I ain't got my calculators with me, so I do.
Of course. Yeah. Welcome to the show, by the way. You know, this is just an ordinary day. For size comparison, what Jonah is packing is the same as in length erect an NTA.
Oh my goodness!
So that's
and an Academy Award too, just so you know.
And an Academy Award.
Yeah, they're 13.5 as well.
Are they really? Yes. Well, sadly, we don't have one of those. Jonah is with us now in the studio. So let's, for anyone who's trying to picture this, let's get this over and done and out of the way straight away. So this is the correct length, erect, and the correct girth. Wow. Erect. That's about 8 inches round, and there's your 13.5 inches there. One of the team in our gallery has just gone, oh my God. So is that about right?
I can always check because of my hands. 1, 2, and yeah, pretty accurate.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. I never think of it like this.
Well, you wouldn't.
I think of it like this. 1, 2, 3, and a bit.
Right.
Because this is exactly 4 inches.
Okay.
So I'm not, 13.5 is a bit, it's more like 13 point, more than a quarter, less than a half.
Well, I mean, you are like a living emoji. Because the thing is that,
At least it's not the poo
this
emoji.
is our team, by the way, who said we've got to use all of this stuff. So this is the length of it flaccid. So you are actually a living aubergine.
Basically.
Emoji.
Let me see that.
Flaccid.
Flaccid. Yeah, well, I'm not this thick at the end.
No,
right, okay, yeah.
We're not talking about girth there, we're just talking about length.
1, 2. Yeah, here's the thing. I look down, there's nothing special. I don't compare it to objects. But then when I take out the ruler, and it's like, oh, okay.
So now we've got the the picture of the thing now. So
I
for
can do better than
you,
Oh, really?
This is just for you, Philip.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, well,
Lord.
This is just for you, Philip.
just for us, okay? Just for us.
No. So you don't have to use all that imagining.
Right, okay.
Necessary.
Just... Right, all right. Oh, my goodness!
Fire!
So now you no longer have to compare it to these objects.
Congratulations. Well done.
Well, here's the thing. Flaccid, I'm all over the place. They have pictures, tons of me. All
I know.
All you do is Google Jonah Falcon Vice, and it's like.
Yeah. Well, let's get into the way it affects your life, because you do say that. I mean, you are an actor, but you've never wanted to go into porn.
No.
And so, do you think having something like this? Obviously, you've been on here a couple of times now, and
2012.
one of our iconic guests. A lot of people say,
Wow.
but are there areas here where you think it's hampered me?
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to talk about how the sausage is made, not the regular Hollywood sausage. Whenever you are put up for a role, for large studio films, the studio has to approve you.
Yeah.
Right.
And studios tend to be very conservative. So in order for me to do anything, it would have to be sort of like an indie film, where they don't care. As a matter of fact, I'm currently writing a script because people urge me to, and there's some people who say, well, we'll make it for you if you finish the script. So I have some motivation that help destroy my writer's block.
Right. I mean, like we said, it could be some men's dream, but all I keep thinking is, you're obviously used to having a big John Thomas, but does it ever get in the way?
Just think about men whose names are actually John Thomas.
Oh,
if they have to...
Do you not call it that?
No.
Oh.
I'm just thinking about actual men whose names are John Thomas.
You're right.
It's like, I'm just saying this. My name is John Thomas, and it's like they have to answer all sorts of questions after that.
But does it get, like, in your zipper?
No.
In his laces.
But I do have to... some other men have this problem, but, if the bowl water is too high, you just have to prop it up a bit so it doesn't... Actually, once or twice, I accidentally sat on it. So it's like, ow.
You sat on it.
Yeah.
What about because you've said that you know people see you in the street, they know you now, they recognise you, and they'll ask to see it. They you know, and that you said 10,000 times people have asked to see it.
Yeah.
What about actually falling in love with someone where it's just a part of you, but not, you know, it doesn't define you?
It's happened. I won't say if it's happening now, but I've had, you know, people who actually, you know, it's sort of like it becomes a part of you and becomes a feature of you that they really enjoy, but it isn't